Body Management Level 1. Rebound jumps. Tucked dish. Back support. Straddle sit. Arch. Front support. Forward splits. Box splits. Forward splits. Shoulder flexibility. Broad jump. Rebound. The rebound jumps should aim to be consistent in tempo and direction. Try to avoid bending too deeply at the knees to ensure immediate rebound from the floor. A common mistake in very young children will be to double bounce on either side of the line. This is fine to start off with, but the aim is to achieve a single bounce jump. Another common fault is to let the feet come apart and jump from one leg to the other. If this is a problem, go back to jumping on the spot and work back up to side jumps. When introducing the skipping rope, it may be helpful to go back to double bouncing in order to coordinate the jumps with the rope. For children having difficulties with the rebound, you can adapt or make it easier by giving them something to support some of their weight on. Ensure the support is secure. Ultimately, in the rebound skip, you are looking for consistent tempo and full extension of the feet and ankles whilst maintaining good body tension. The dish. Make sure the back is pressed firmly into the floor, the chin is on the chest, and encourage them to squeeze their stomach muscles. Rocking backwards and forwards whilst maintaining the tuck shape will help to strengthen the stomach muscles for the dish shape. Crunchy sit-ups will also help to improve stomach strength, but these are not usually necessary for young children. If you do use this exercise, then ensure it is a gentle movement, just reaching for the knees and then lowering. Another practice is to lie flat on the back and push the stomach down using the stomach muscles and core to close the natural arch or gap under the small of the back. If the tuck dish is too difficult to start off with, try it with one foot on the floor. Once the tuck dish has been mastered, try beginning in the tuck position and gradually taking one leg out straight. Keep checking the back is still pressed into the ground. If the back comes off the floor, go back to the tuck shape. Build up gradually over time to reach the full dish. Back support. The back support position should show a straight line from head to toes with the whole body in tension. Keep the hips up, head neutral and fingers facing the toes. The most common fault you will see are the hips dropped and a lack of body tension. Encourage children to squeeze their bottom and push their hips up. If they are having difficulty maintaining this position to start with, try it with bent legs first. Straddle sit. The straddle sit position should show a straight back, toes pointed, knees pressed into the floor. Watch for knees rolling in and encourage them to work their little toes towards the floor rather than their big toes. Knees should point up towards the ceiling. When working towards the Japana shape, arms should support the body initially. Typical faults would be the knees rolled in with the big toes touching the floor, the knees off the floor and a rounded back, or feet not fully stretched. The full Japana should look like this, with the stomach reaching the floor at the same time as the arms. Knees remain pointing upwards. Arch. The arch should show full body in tension. You can start by just lifting the arms and then just lifting the legs and then opposite arm to leg, but most children will find it easier to lift arms and legs together. Pretending to be Superman usually works. front support. Try to make a straight line from head to toes. Ensure arms are supporting vertically under the shoulders and fingers are facing forwards. Keep the head in a neutral position and squeeze the bottom and stomach muscles. Common faults to correct are hips too low and back arched, hips too high, arms too far forward or too wide instead of directly under the shoulders. When lowering to floor for level 2, ensure the whole body meets the floor at the same time. When preparing for press-ups, begin with the box press-up, then the half press-up, then finally the full press-up. Look for the straight body line as they lower to the floor and push up again. Towards half lever. Keep arms level with your thighs. Lean your upper body weight over your hands. Push your bottom off the floor. Keep fingers facing your toes and head in a neutral position. If this is too difficult on the floor, try it sitting on a bench, pushing your bottom off the bench. Once strength has been built up, try lifting one leg off the floor at the same time. To work towards the full half lever, practice tuck hold on a bench first. Keep stomach muscles tight and press down with the shoulders. Gradually build up the length of time the balance is held for. Once confident with the tuck hold, legs can be straightened for the pike half lever. Splits. Basic stretches should be performed before attempting splits. Lunges. Hamstring stretch. Rolled up matting, foam shapes or a mat over a bench can act as a gentle support for working towards splits. Stage 1. Ensure hips and shoulders are square on. Keep the front leg straight, support with arms initially. Both feet should follow along the same straight line. Watch the back leg doesn't edge round sideways. Stage 2. Keep both legs straight, support with arms and lower as far as they can with hips and shoulders remaining square. Stage 3. In full splits forwards, the front knee should point up towards the ceiling and the back knee down on the floor. In box splits, both knees should point up towards the ceiling. There should be no gaps under the legs. Toes and ankles should be extended. For box splits, gradually work towards the full splits, where legs should lie in a straight line with knees on top. Shoulder flexibility. In order to achieve a bridge, a straight handstand and many other gymnastic skills, it's essential that one has good flexibility in the shoulders. Level 1 asks you to maintain a straight standing position and raise both arms up and past the ears. The girls shown here attempt this shape, and you can see the one on the right has immediately lost her body shape, creating an arch in the back. To improve shoulder flexibility, hold on to the wall bars or a box top around hip height. Create a right angle at the hips and relax, pushing armpits down towards the floor. Keep your knees soft. Kneeling and pushing armpits towards the floor creates a similar stretch and can be seen in the level 2 routine. Before attempting a full bridge, it is important to prepare the rest of the body for the shape to come. Gently push up from the floor to arch the back and open the hip flexors. This bridge shows poor shoulder flexibility. Strain is being placed on the wrists because the shoulders are not far enough over the hands. The hip flexors are also not stretched, causing the bottom to drop down. Someone showing this shape should be encouraged to practice more of the previous stretches and holds before attempting more bridges. Otherwise, they may be placing undue pressure on their wrists and back. This bridge shows improvement, although more work needs to be done on the shoulder flexibility in order to achieve a vertical line from shoulder to hands. This bridge shows good shoulder flexibility and overall good body shape. Please remember, it is the flexibility in the shoulders that will enable a child to make a bridge, not a bendy back. Broad jump. The aim of the broad jump is to see how far one can jump. It is a measure of power. It is important to land straight and without bending the knees past 90 degrees. Children have fun working in pairs or groups, competing against each other to see who can jump the furthest. Teach the arm swing separately to help with the jump. Encourage them to push through the whole of their feet to give most power.